Just before the end of 2024, what would become one of the most devastating and catastrophic aviation accidents in South Korea occurred. It happened on the morning of Sunday, December 29th, at approximately 9:07 a.m. A next-generation Boeing 737-800 from the South Korean airline JeJu Air veered off the runway during landing, crashing into a concrete barrier at the end of the runway at an incredibly high speed. What happened? Here's what is known from the preliminary investigations into the accident. At the time of this video, very little information is available, and much of it consists of speculation based on studies of videos obtained from various investigative sources. Jeju Air is a low-cost airline based in Jeju-do, South Korea. It operates regular domestic flights between Jeju and mainland South Korea. Its main operating base is Jeju International Airport, with a secondary base at Gimpo International Airport in Seoul. The airline was founded in January 2005 and began operations on June 5, 2006. Jeju Air Flight 2216 was en route to Muan International Airport in South Korea, departing from Suvarnabhumi International Airport in Thailand. It was crewed by an experienced team of 6 who were tasked with transporting 175 passengers to their final destination in Muan, South Korea. The aircraft was a next-generation Boeing 737-800, manufactured in 2009, with approximately 16 years of service before the accident. It was registered under the tail number Hotel Lima 8088. Notably, this same aircraft had been operated by Ryanair until 2017. Interestingly, this aircraft had been involved in another incident just 2 days prior, on December 27, 2024. During Flight 8135 from Jeju Airport to Daxing Airport in Beijing, the aircraft diverted to Muan International Airport after the pilots declared an emergency by transmitting the transponder code 7700. The 7700 code, or Squawk 7700, signals an onboard emergency, indicating a serious issue. Other codes, such as 7500 and 7600, are used for hijacking or communication loss, helping controllers provide appropriate assistance. At precisely 2:30 a.m., the flight was ready for departure, taking off from runway 01L for a 4-hour, 30-minute journey to Muan. The takeoff and initial phases of the flight proceeded smoothly, with no signs of issues with the aircraft. Minutes before landing, during the approach, Air Traffic Control, ATC, warned the crew about potential bird strikes. Just seconds after this warning, a distress signal was transmitted from the aircraft. It is important to note that Muan Airport is located near a protected bird sanctuary, which makes bird strikes relatively common on approach to runway 01. During the first emergency landing attempt, videos captured by cameras appear to show the aircraft's second engine ingesting a bird. Additionally, the flaps seemed configured for landing, and the landing gear appeared deployed. This information has not been fully confirmed and is based only on eyewitness accounts and footage from the scene. The pilots may have aborted this landing attempt and initiated a go-around, retracting the landing gear and flaps to attempt another landing on runway 01. However, flight path analyses later revealed that Flight 2216 trajectory was a straight line from its origin to its destination. If the pilots had aborted the landing for another attempt, a change in course would have been visible. The heavy aircraft landed belly first without landing gear at an incredibly high speed, making it impossible to brake or stop. It skidded off the runway and crashed into a concrete wall just a few meters beyond the runway's end. The aircraft disintegrated completely, with the tail section breaking off and landing a few meters away from the main wreckage. Of the 179 people on board, only 2 survived with severe injuries, both flight attendants seated in the aircraft's rear section. The reasons why the aircraft landed without landing gear and with flaps retracted remain unknown. Videos show the engine thrust reversers were activated but had minimal effect on slowing the plane. Speculation suggests hydraulic system failure, potentially caused by damage to the second engine from bird ingestion. This type of aircraft is equipped with mechanisms allowing manual deployment of the landing gear even in such scenarios. Additionally, these aircraft can operate on one engine long enough to safely reach the nearest airport. For now, there are many unanswered questions, and it may take months before preliminary investigation results shed light on this tragic event. May the souls of those who lost their lives in this fatal accident rest in peace, and we wish a speedy recovery to the 2 survivors.